Well, Rise and Grind DMV, happy Sunday. We are waking up to a mixture of sun and clouds out there, but we will be tracking some showers and storms as we head through your afternoon. So keep it here. We'll talk more about that forecast coming up.
This morning on DC News Now, a man is dead after a shooting at MGM Casino. We've got the latest details from police coming up. Plus, a four-car crash in Shady Grove, Maryland. The latest on the condition of the passengers. And one teen giving back to the community during Ramadan. We're highlighting her annual tradition of delivering care packages to kids in juvenile detention centers.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday morning, this Mother's Day morning on DC News Now. I'm Haley Milon. We're going to get to our top stories in just a few minutes, but first we're going to check in with Brittany Ward on the weather. Brittany, Roslyn was actually looking pretty nice out there in that shot from the camera, but just maybe 2 hours ago we were feeling thunder and lightning.
Yeah, you know, we heard the thunder here in our studio 2 hours ago. We saw the lightning, but now we are starting to see peaks of sunshine. Talk about how much a couple of hours definitely make. Now, here's a look at satellite and radar showing you the last few hours here in the nation's capital. We saw that storm roll its way through. Now it's making its way out of the viewing area into eastern Maryland and portions of Delaware. But zooming satellite and radar out to show you the overall picture, that cold front last night now finally out of our area, but notice this low that's developing right now off to our south. That's what we're going to be keeping our eye out on as we head through the day today. That's going to be providing us with a few spotty showers across the area. We could also hear a few rumbles of thunder, but not going to be a complete washout. Temperature wise, not looking too bad now that the sun has rose across the area. We're sitting at 56 degrees right now in the nation's capital. Lower 50s though as you head over there to Hagerstown, with highs struggling to get out of the 60s. So keep it here. We'll talk more about that forecast coming up.
Brittany, thank you. Happening today in Baltimore, crews are scheduled to conduct a controlled demolition, breaking down the largest remaining part of the collapsed Key Bridge. Now, the demolition will allow the dolly to be refloated and guided back to the Port of Baltimore, allowing for maritime traffic to return to normal. The port has been closed to most traffic since the collision on March 26th. And helping workers and small business owners whose jobs have been hurt by the closure, the dolly's crew will shelter aboard the ship during the detonation. Officials say they hope to reopen the port's main channel by the end of the month. Well, new developments coming out of Prince George's County. A man shot dead inside of the MGM Casino parking lot early yesterday morning at National Harbor. DC News Now reporter Christian Pena has more.
It seems like a normal day at the harbor, but residents are shocked knowing a deadly shooting occurred at a place they normally have fun. Now, details are still emerging, but this is what we can confirm so far.
A man shot and killed at the MGM National Harbor parking lot Saturday morning.
It's pretty sad, you know? It's shocking. I don't see stuff like this all the time, so it's not just another day for me, but it is a little bit more shocking than anything else.
According to PG County Police, authorities responded to the shooting shortly before 5 a.m. on the 100 block of MGM National Avenue.
Crime's getting a whole lot worse.
When police arrived to the scene, they found a dead man. The man has not been identified, and neither has the suspect. It is unclear what the motive was. Locals tell DC News Now they are shocked and worried.
Well, I actually think this community needs to be safe, man. There's little kids that live out here. My brother goes to school over there. It's sad people are shooting.
Now, we did reach out to MGM to further learn what may have happened this morning, but as of Saturday evening, we have not heard back. Now, this is an active investigation, so if you have any details as to what may have happened, you are encouraged to call 911. For now, reporting out of the National Harbor, I'm Christian Pena, DC News Now.
Christian, thank you. In Montgomery County, several people are hurt after four cars crashed in Shady Grove. Officials say it happened on Metro Access Road just after 3:30 p.m. yesterday. On scene, EMS crews evaluated several people for non-life-threatening injuries. Some lanes were blocked by emergency crews as they investigated the crash. You may have seen that back up yesterday. Maryland Governor Wes Moore signing 2 bills into law this week to protect personal data online. One of the bills will make Maryland the second state to create strong limits on information collected about children. The measure seeks to limit the data that can be collected from children online users. It can also protect them from being flooded with harmful material they weren't trying to find. DC News Now is celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, and Indian Pakistani American teenage girl is making sure that Muslim teens in DC juvenile detention centers aren't forgotten during the holiest month of the Islamic calendar. Our Kevon Dupree has the story.
Baig says the idea to make the care packages came to her after her first Model UN conference where she learned about mass incarceration. She says she couldn't help but think about boys and girls her age serving time behind bars.
For me, Ramadan is a time about community and giving back. And so for this Ramadan, I wanted to give back to a community that I felt wasn't always kind of seen, and I wanted to let them know that I saw them and that they were a part of my community and share my Ramadan with them.
Baig made 51 care packages in what is now her 4th year, delivering them to the DC Youth Detention Center.
I was actually really surprised that there were 51. Usually it's closer to like 20 some, and so this year I was really, really shocked, yeah.
She says she puts a variety of items in each bag.
Like snacks and fun little things for these youth, as well as religious material such as books, and for the girls I got them hijabs, and for the guys I got kufis.
Baig receives donations from family, friends, and community members to put the packages together.
I was really, really happy, and I felt so touched that everyone was kind of able to reach out and help in their own way. And I think it was just another testament to like how strong our community is and how we're trying to include people from all aspects of life into like this project.
She says all the support she gets inspires her to keep making care packages for Ramadan each year. Her biggest supporter, her mom.
It makes me really happy and really proud of her. I hope she does live a life of service and always finds opportunities to just serve people in whatever way she can.
Baig says her care packages are ultimately a way of letting incarcerated teens know the community is still thinking of them.
I would want them to know that that they can find community with me and within my own community, and that we haven't like forgotten about them and that we care about them.
Reporting in Vienna, I'm Kevon Dupree, DC News Now.
Kevon, thank you. To Hagerstown, people will see an increase in their water and sewer bills this summer. The city's utility department says that the proposed water rate will increase by 14%, while the waste rate will increase by 13%. Starting July 1st, people in city limits will pay $13.85 per quarter. Those outside of city limits will pay nearly double that per quarter.
Increase is needed to cover 2 major categories: our operating expenses as well as the planned capital improvements for both our water and wastewater system, operating for both as well as capital for both.
The Utilities Department tells us the increase is needed to keep operations running at the water plant. If you looked up yesterday in the district, you may have caught dozens of planes streaking across the sky above the National Mall. The event celebrated 85 years of general aviation. The Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association marked that anniversary with a flyover in one of the country's most restricted airspaces. You really don't see this often. 60 historic planes from Frederick flew down the Potomac River and then up to the National Mall towards the Capitol. Now, Brittany, look at those blue skies from yesterday. A bit of a misrepresentation from what we actually, you and I have been talking about, those thunderstorms that we felt last night.
Yeah, last night those thunderstorms ran through. They woke me up out of my sleep. And then this morning, when we were here at the station, we heard rumbles of thunder at the station. We also saw some lightning strikes. But now we are dealing with partly cloudy skies, and that's the trend across much of the area. We're going to be holding on to partly cloudy skies as we head through that 9 o'clock hour, where temperature is getting back into the upper 50s. Then we're talking lower 60s right around 10 o'clock, holding on to the lower 60s right around 11, with highs today struggling to get out of the upper 60s. Now, as we head through the afternoon, we are going to be tracking a few showers and storms, so keep it here. We'll talk more about that 8-day coming up.